Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing how to part 2, since that one first. Now tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll probably be dropping the CubeCraft part 2. But I just wanted to do a real quick one today, because this one isn't as complicated, but it still gets into it. So this one is how to do custom items. Now, as you saw with the custom recipes in the last one, you can make custom, like, you can just like make any item you want and it'll spit it out with different data, whatever. This takes advantage of the data and uses it. So with this first stick, I'm just gonna go switch over so I don't spoil the rest of them. But obviously it's called the fly stick. It lets you fly, and it's letting like everything else fly, but that's not gonna happen. Oh, so don't worry about that. Spoilers. Anyways, but if we look into here, this is the code for how this works. So if we just run through this one by one, we'll be able to figure out how this works. So at the first command, it's saying execute, which is basically telling you that it is going to run the following command, which is effect, once the requirements for this one have been met. So execute at, that's like basically the mob or the player or whatever. Execute at, I put entities, because that's what at E is. And then this is the part that gets like actually into it. Has item. So has item is pretty much self-explanatory. It's just has item. And then we have item equals stick, fly stick, that's the thing I'm using. Data equals 1. Now just to prove to you guys that this works. This stick has a data of 0 currently, and it is not working. Now let me do it with the command. Hold on. Let me make sure my inventory is clear. Oh wait, is it gonna? Don't really want that because it will stack no matter how the data is. Wait, hold on. I don't think it will stack if it has a different name. But I just want to be curious. Just curious about that. Right, yeah, it's not stacking. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, different data. We, covered this. If it has a different data, it'll only work for an item with that given data, which you can change after the quantity variable. Here it is, this one. The second number after the quantity. If we look at location slot dot weapon dot main hand, that's just saying if you're holding it basically. And then run, we have the effect that it gives, which is levitation for 1 second and has a power of 1. And you can set it to any second, as I covered. The second just means how long it's going to be active for until like once you stop holding it, that's how long it's going to be active for. Alright, so then let's cover this one, the lightning glass. Now let's just run through it here. I think I can demonstrate what this does pretty effectively here. Yeah, as you can see, it just like sets lightning everywhere. So if we look at this, if we look at this here, it's the same setup as before. Execute at E, has item equals spyglass. So this time it's spyglass because obviously that's the base item I'm using for this. Data equals 1, which normally data equals 0. So yeah, I just set it 1 above, and location slot.weapon.main hand, that's all the same. This is mainly gonna be the same. It's not gonna change for a lot of these items. And yeah, yeah. And then we do run, summon lightning bolts at 5 for the X. At 5 going more positive in the X axis compared to you. So if we look at this, then yeah. just summons lightning, which is pretty cool. Then if I see here, execute, yeah. This is a portal entropy trap. Now I actually have it saved to a different person right now because I was testing. So let me just change it back real quick. What I'm typing right now is basically just telling you the type of mob you want it to like specify. So yeah, if we look here, I just summon like a villager or something like that. And I go to 9. It's just, yeah. It's just gonna follow me around. There's that stuff. It's just gonna stay in the same spot relative to me. Um, so that's pretty neat. And if we look at the command for this, has item same, item equals compass. That's the base item. Data equals 1. It's 1 higher than normal. And location equals slot dot weapon dot main hand. Yeah. Then we do run TP at entities type equals villager. And for this one, I did 5 positive in the x-axis and 2 positive in the y-axis, so that it just teleports a little up and forward from you. Now, these are all nice, like if you wanted to like just have an item that doesn't really do anything, it just gives you effects without like actually using the item. But as you can see here, there's a little, I put a little variation to that. Now what I did for this one is I did execute at E type thrown trident. So that's telling, this is for projectiles. Because instead of saying has item, it's telling you the type of entity that you want to specify in this command. So the type is thrown trident because projectiles are usually entities, and it's telling you run set block tilde 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 water, which is basically saying that any, pretty much these are all like ticks, I'm pretty sure. Any like tick it registers at the block, it's just gonna place the water. So yeah, that's another variation I did for projectiles only, and if I make one really quickly, I think, I'm not sure if this will work. I hope it will, because this video is about to take a lot longer if it doesn't. Okay, let me just make sure it's... Oh, does it have to be on the ground? Yes, it does. Alright. So yeah, fire doesn't work in the air, unlike water. But yeah, there's another one. And you can change it too. You can, instead of, to like make it more powerful in a sense, you can do, instead of set block, because that's just for one block, you can do fill, and you can do, I think I'm gonna do 2 for this one, for this demonstration. You can realistically do it to like any size up to 60. But yeah, if you do that, it's just gonna make a 3x3 fire wall. And yeah, that's basically like it. Now, the only downside to this is, as of right now, weapons, like not these weapons in specific, like if you're just holding it, you know, you can use the projectiles, but if you're holding it, it's not gonna give you buffs, because obviously the way this works is that you have to have a different data, and if you give yourself a, I'm gonna do diamond just to showcase. If you give yourself a sword with the data of 1, you can see that instead of giving you just a diamond sword with a different data, it just removes durability from it. Kind of annoying, but that, yeah, that's just how it works. If we do like an arbitrary number like 67 or something like that. Yeah, it's just gonna remove stuff from it, which, okay. I guess I can work with that. Still pretty annoying though. So yeah. But yeah, as of right now, you can't do it for like armor or weapons. Can't do this strategy. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Although, let me correct that. You can do it. It's just gonna affect every other sword. So it's not gonna be unique to that specific object. This isn't either. Like doing this, it's not unique because it's still a weapon, so you can't really give it data. Otherwise, it'd take durability. But yeah, that's how this works. If you wanted to like do it set like a separate custom item, you're kind of out of luck there. So yeah, can't really do this way for any weapons or armor. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'm hoping to do a part 3. I do have to think about what to do though. But yeah, tomorrow I'll probably be dropping the CubeCraft part 2. And as of as for upcoming videos, I'm not sure. I may start a survival world. Well, we'll just have to see. Alright, it's gonna be it. See you guys. Just wanted to make this one real quick. Alright, bye.